Hey, good afternoon. We'd like to welcome Booth University College to Red River Polytechnic. Today we'll be learning a little bit more about educational opportunities for business administration graduates. I'd like to begin respectfully by acknowledging that Red River Polytechnic campuses are located on original lands of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Oji-Cree, Dakota, and Dene peoples, and on the homeland of Métis Nation. Today we have three guests with us from Booth University College, and we will ask, I'm just going to actually hand it right on over to Georgine, Eliza, and Wendy to provide the presentation. So thank you.
Thank you, Beth. Thank you very, very much. Thank you to the whole team at Red River Polytechnic for collaborating with us to make this happen. So we are thrilled to provide this info session for your students and to let them know a little bit more about Booth University College. We're happy to join you virtually. Thank you for the land acknowledgement. It is the same land acknowledgement that we have. We are on the land of Anishinaabe, Métis, Dene, peoples. So thank you very much. And we want to help your students to try to visualize how they can take their diploma to a degree, if that is the path that they choose. If anybody has any inquiries after viewing this, they are more than welcome and very much encouraged to contact Eliza. So I'm going to just give you a quick introduction of Eliza, who is our admissions counselor. In fact, she is your personal admissions counselor dedicated to the RRC 2+2 program, our RRC Polytech 2+2 program that we have collaborated with the folks over at Red River College Polytechnique. She will be taking you through some of the benefits today and the application process as well. You're in very good hands. And in speaking of very good hands, I want to introduce you to Wendy Thiessen. She is our director of the School of Business. And Wendy is going to join us in a few minutes to chat a little bit more about the academic course offerings and let you know what you can expect at Booth from an academics perspective. So as you complete your diploma at your current institution, having had a fabulous time there, it's an interesting time to discover what you want to do in your next step. And we're going to give you an opportunity to show you how you can transform your diploma into a degree and take your education to the next level. So why would you go to Booth University College? Who are we? What is Booth University College? We're going to show you who we are. We have current students in the 2+2 program. You see Derek Chan here, who's featured, who has now been the co-founder of his own business, and there have been many more who have preceded him. So let's take a look at why you would choose Booth University College. We're located downtown Winnipeg. We're in the heart of the city. We've got two buildings on our campus, one on Vaughan Street and one on Webb Place. And we are in the heart of the city. We're surrounded by shops, cafes, the best dining, it could be said, in Winnipeg. You are close to Osborne Village. You are close to the Forks. You're close to the Human Rights Museum. You are close to the Manitoba Museum. You are close to the Art Gallery. So really, it's the hub of the city. And summer and winter, there are festivals that go on at these various places and outdoors. Public transportation is beautiful because we are the center of the city, so it's easy to get to and from campus. And cultural diversity surrounds us. And it is a vital characteristic and very much a part of who we are, because we are very culturally diverse ourselves at Booth. So we're 40 years young, celebrating 40 years this year, founded by the Salvation Army. And we are an institution that is founded on sort of three main goals of social justice, hope, and mercy, which also is mimicked by the Salvation Army. We're very unique in that way. We're committed to making the world a better place. That is our #1 commitment. So we will provide you education so that you can go out in the world and make the world a better place. So you'll see education for a better world in the footer of every single slide today. So we go beyond preparing you for a career. We prepare you to transform your community. We have many programs at Booth University College, a liberal arts institution, both degree and after degree programs in continuing education. But you'll see up in the top left-hand corner, we've got a fairly significant BBA program, and your degree completion is listed right there. In today's complex world, there's a strong demand for innovative, ethical, and engaged global professionals who have the ability to take risks to make the world a better place. And you'll be able to meet this demand at Booth University College. So just a few fast facts that I wanted to bring your attention to today. There's many on there, but the average class size for students is 14. The student to faculty ratio is 11:1. And that means that you get small class sizes and your professors know who you are and they help you. We have a diverse student body, 20 countries represented in our student body of 411 students. I believe this was as of fall of 2022. And one thing to note is that every student has a faculty advising them, a faculty member. It's a very individualized service. I'd like to take you, stop talking for a little bit and take you on a virtual tour. And this will give you a bit of an idea of what, take a peek inside Booth, some of the students, some of the feel, the vibe. And I am going to click play and away we go.
Hi there, and welcome to Booth University College. Booth UC is a private Christian institution in the heart of downtown Winnipeg. We combine Christian faith and rigorous scholarship with a commitment to education for a better world. If you are looking for a supportive and connected student community, Booth UC is the perfect place. Being in downtown Winnipeg means you can walk to places like the Forks, the Winnipeg Art Gallery, and Bell MTS Place. Let's take a look at why so many of our students call this place home. The main campus building, or the Waldron Building, is located at 447 Webb Place. Our front desk and student services team are available as you walk in. If you need a question answered, this is the place to be. Located right off the main entrance is the Commons. It's a student space where you can study, watch TV, or play pool. Also conveniently located on the main floor is one of the most popular gathering places at Booth UC, Booth Bistro. The bistro offers fantastic food at great prices. At Booth UC, your academic success is highly important to us. Located in the basement is Booth UC's Academic Learning Center. The ALC provides in-person and virtual support, email appointments, workshops, and study sessions. Our film lab is also in the basement level and offers a comfortable place for English and film studies students to view new releases and classic films. This is Booth UC's Social Work Lab. Booth UC's social work students use this lab to facilitate learning. They can take part in group video sessions, practice their skills, and receive feedback from professors. At Booth UC, you are more than just a number. That is why our maximum class capacity is 50 students. Our focus is on creating student-centered small classes where you will quickly get to know your professors and classmates. The Hetherington Chapel is host to our weekly community gatherings, student worship band, and Bible study group. If you're in need of a quiet study space or an area to hang out with friends, our third floor lounge is a great spot. Or if you want some fresh air, our rooftop patio is a great spot to study during the warmer months. Need to get in touch with your professor? Faculty offices are conveniently located in 2 wings on the 3rd floor. Living on campus is very affordable, and your monthly fee includes a meal plan at our bistro. Residence is on the upper floors of our main campus building. Each floor has great common areas to cook, watch TV, lounge, and do laundry. Located a short walk from the Waldron Building is Peterson Hall, newly renovated in 2015. Here you will find state-of-the-art classrooms, our school for continuing studies, and our library. One of the main hubs at Booth UC is the John Fairbank Memorial Library. A great feature of Booth UC's academic program is that each student is assigned their own personal librarian. If you're looking for a quality university experience that focuses on your individual needs, one that brings together Christian faith and a passion for learning and service, you'll find it at Booth University College.
Wonderful. I hope that gave you a little bit of an inside view of what life is like at Booth. And now I welcome our Director of the School of Business, Wendy Thiessen, who's going to talk a little bit more about the Red River Polytechnique 2+2 academic program at Booth University College. Welcome, Wendy.
Thank you, Georgine. So we've been trying to anticipate some of the more common questions, and I'm going to start out with the basics. What does this degree completion program look like? So once you finished your Red River diploma, you will need to complete 60 credit hours at Booth. That will give you a 4-year business admin degree, which equals 120 credit hours total. 60 credit hours ideally starts in September and looks like 5 courses in September, 5 courses in winter for 2 years. We can adapt to some, we have some flexibility, so we can adapt to some scheduling issues, and we can extend beyond the 2+2 if needed. But for the sake of simplicity today, I'm going to just focus on how this was crafted. Of those 60 credit hours, 33 of them are higher level business admin courses. This would include focusing on things like finance essentials, public relations, and several electives. Your 2 years would also have 27 core component credit hours. And core component classes at Booth would include religion, a science elective, and electives from other core areas such as English, sociology, or psychology. Many of our Booth students go on to find careers in accounting and finance, human resources, marketing, not-for-profit management, including government, project management, and public relations in various organizations. If you have an interest in continuing your accounting focus, many of our courses are accepted by the CPA as continuation courses. And so 10 of our 14 prep courses are actually offered through Booth. So that is something else that we can discuss with anybody who has an interest in becoming a chartered professional accountant.
Thanks, Wendy. I want to review a little bit our tuition and fees because that comes up often, and as to what the tuition is at a smaller private institution. We are a not-for-profit institution. So the tuition per year is $8,880. It's $880 a course. Student services fees are $60 per course for a total of $948 or $9,480 for the year. That is complete with fees. We did an audit of the public institutions in Manitoba to look at their tuition and their fees because they're structured a little bit differently. And our tuition and fee for 5 credit hours is less expensive at this point. So they just structure sometimes, other institutions, they structure their tuition and fees a little bit differently. So ours are very, very simple. The other option that you might have is to stay in residence. If you would like to stay in residence, we have rooms, single rooms available for the year for just under $6,000. And that includes 2 meals a day, 5 days a week. There's access to events and programming, a very vibrant student life community in residence. Both those activities can be virtual. Or in groups, we have a gym in the basement. So activities take place in the gym. Students have access to a kitchen. They have access to some of the benefits of the gym over at the U of W as well. So lots of long-lasting friendships, lifetime friendships are made by our students and residents. I'm going to pass it over now to Eliza, who's going to talk a little bit more about what life on campus looks like, some of the things that you would have seen in the tour video. Welcome, Eliza.
Thank you, Georgine. So 2 student supports that I'd like to just introduce are the Academic Learning Center and Accessibility Services. So let's say you're writing a paper or you're conducting research or just even completing a class project and you're kind of like, I'm a bit confused. I don't know where to go with this. This is an excellent time to contact the tutors of the Academic Learning Center, and they're available to work with you at no charge and help you get the best grades possible. As well, let's say you or a student has a documented disability, they're provided academic accommodations to assist them through their studies. So that's also awesome. So when it comes to the student health and dental plan, your health is our priority. So that's why we have a mandatory health and dental plan to provide physical and emotional health services for all students. So if you have coverage with a parent or spouse, you're also able to opt out on a yearly basis. Okay, for mental health as well, we have professional counseling support services 24/7. So this could be accessible to you through maybe your smartphone, if you have an iPhone or not, or even if you have a computer accessible to you. Additionally, we also have counseling referrals and mental health resources, which I highly recommend, which are available from student services and staff. Once again, you're transitioning from to a new school. There's so many new options as well, including a personal librarian. So let's say you're having trouble navigating a database, or you just want assistance finding the right book. It's overwhelming. You're at a new school. You're kind of like, oh, like, I don't know what book I should use for this project. Librarians are there to assist you during all working hours, and they have a breadth of resources that they're willing to help assist you with in regards to your research. Individual consultations are also available by appointment. This is the fun part, I'd say, which is scholarships, awards, and financial aid. So these are a few scholarships that I think are great options. The first one is the 2+2 Business Scholarship. So this is a scholarship for you specifically, if you're a Red River College graduate and you're interested in social entrepreneurship. I think this is a great option. Another option is the Transfer Student Scholarship, which is also eligible to you as a transfer student because if you're demonstrating socially conscious leadership in your community. I understand maybe these scholarships may seem overwhelming as well. That's why I, as your admissions counselor, would help you with this process. So, what are the admissions requirements? There's only one admissions requirement. Upon acceptance to the BBA program, you will be awarded a block transfer of a total of 60 credit hours. This transfer process is very simple and straightforward, and you will be expected to hold at least a 2.0 GPA or higher to be eligible. So these are some common misconceptions that I've either heard from students or just heard students maybe talking about from other universities. So some of these are, will my credits transfer? Application fees are expensive and I can't afford this luxury. I'm not familiar with course registration and feel overwhelmed completing the registration process alone. So these are not none of these are problems that you'll have to face. I just want to put your mind at ease. I encourage you once again to contact me to assist you through the application process. Another thing that I'd like to mention that's a huge misconception is I might have to pay $100 or $150 or $200 for an application fee. The awesome thing about Booth is the application fee is totally free, which is an awesome quality in post-secondary education. So here is a testimonial from a previous alum themselves. You can probably hear me go on and on talking about how amazing Booth is, but it's probably better to hear it from an alum themselves. So this testimonial clearly illustrates that the class size can really cater to one's need and that professors are really there to help you succeed. So now comes time for the application process. What I love about the website is that you can find the Apply Now button on every single web page. So if you look closely on the right-hand side, you can also see a stack of buttons. There you can click Apply Now, and then you'd be directed to answer a few personal questions regarding your name and personal information. And then one of our admissions counselors, including myself, would reach out to you, and then we would assist you through the process of getting your transfer credits and completing the application on a timely basis. As well, my personal information is listed there. My email, I'll just say eliza.thomas@boothuc.ca, and my number is 204-998-8522. And Georgine will tell us.
Yep. So what sets Booth apart? Classes at Booth are designed for the success of students. With small class sizes, students receive the opportunity to create strong relationships with their professors and other faculty and other students. Professors are willing to provide students with assistance that they desire. At Booth UC, students can take courses in person, online, or do both. We offer a flexible education delivery. And as Eliza just mentioned, we have a simple admissions process that we have created in a collaborative effort between senior Red River folks and our senior folks at Booth to make this as seamless as possible. So Georgine, back to you.
Thank you so much. Questions. So this probably spells the end of our presentation. We want to thank you so much for attending the virtual session. I encourage you to reach out to Eliza at eliza.thomas@boothuc.ca if you have any questions or you want to explore with a free application what it might look like to journey at Booth. It doesn't cost you anything. We'll be holding another session on March the 10th. So if you are viewing this as a recording but wish to join us in person for that event, please contact Beth or your academic coordinator, and I'm sure they can give you the details for that session. I want to thank Beth for facilitating this. I want to thank Wendy and Eliza for their time. I want to thank the students who are viewing this and the students who join us for your time as well. And we wish you well as you continue your education and leading towards your diploma. And we hope to see you at Booth University College.